Imagine a city where futuristic skyscrapers stand beside historic markets, where more than 200 cultures live side by side, and where you can enjoy world-class food, stunning waterfront views, vibrant neighborhoods, and unforgettable attractions all in one trip. Toronto, Canada's largest city and one of the most exciting destinations in North America. Whether you're planning your first visit or returning to discover more of what this incredible city has to offer, in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know. We'll cover the best time you can visit, how you can get here whether you're coming from the US, UK, Europe, Australia, or other cities in Canada, where you can stay, what to eat, how much to budget, local laws, transportation tips, and the top attractions you absolutely cannot miss. Toronto sits along the northwestern shore of Lake Ontario, one of North America's Great Lakes. Toronto feels greenish despite being a major metropolitan city. The city grew around natural features like the Don Valley and Humber River, creating green spaces that remain an important part of everyday life. Toronto's history is equally fascinating. Long before European settlers arrived, indigenous nations including the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat peoples lived on this land. In fact, the name Toronto is believed to come from a Mohawk word meaning where there are trees standing in the water. As Toronto developed, it evolved from a small colonial settlement into Canada's economic and cultural powerhouse. Today, traces of that history can still be seen throughout the city. Fort York offers a glimpse into the War of 1812 and Toronto's military beginnings. Lawrence Market, operating since the early 1800s, remains one of the city's most beloved gathering places. Casa Loma stands as Toronto's famous castle, offering visitors hidden tunnels, grand halls, and panoramic city views. And of course, no Toronto skyline is complete without the iconic CN Tower, which continues to dominate the city's horizon nearly 50 years after its construction. Toronto isn't just a city. It's a living story shaped by geography, history, and the millions of people who call it home. One thing I love about Toronto is that every season offers a completely different experience. Spring from March through May brings blooming flowers, milder temperatures, and fewer tourists. High Park becomes especially beautiful when the famous cherry blossoms bloom. If you enjoy sightseeing without large crowds, spring is an excellent choice. Summer is Toronto's busiest and most energetic season. From June through August, the city comes alive with festivals, outdoor concerts, waterfront activities, and packed restaurant patios. Major events like Pride Toronto, the Toronto International Jazz Festival, Caribana, and Taste of the Danforth attract visitors from around the world. The downside is that hotel prices are at their highest during summer. Fall may actually be the city's best-kept secret. September through November brings comfortable temperatures, fewer tourists, and stunning autumn colors. The Toronto International Film Festival, known worldwide as TIFF, takes place in September and transforms the city into a global entertainment hub. Then comes winter. Toronto winters are cold, but they're also magical. During this season, Nathan Phillips Square becomes an outdoor skating rink. Holiday lights illuminate the streets, and events like Winterlicious and the Toronto Light Festival create a cozy atmosphere throughout the city. No matter when you visit, Toronto always has something happening. Getting to Toronto is surprisingly very easy. Most international visitors arrive through Toronto Pearson International Airport, Canada's busiest airport. Located roughly 30 minutes from downtown, Pearson offers flights from major cities across the globe. If you're flying from the United States, you have numerous direct flight options. Major airlines like Air Canada, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, United Airlines, JetBlue, and Alaska Airlines operate regular flights from cities such as New York, Boston, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Miami, and many others. Depending on the airport you're flying from, travel times can range from just over an hour to around 5 hours. Visitors from the United Kingdom enjoy convenient non-stop connections as well. Airlines such as British Airways, Air Canada, and Virgin Atlantic offer direct flights from London Heathrow to Toronto. The journey typically takes around 7 to 8 hours, making Toronto one of the easiest North American cities to reach from Britain. For travelers coming from Europe, direct flights connect Toronto with major cities including Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Munich, Zurich, Rome, Lisbon, Madrid, Brussels, and Copenhagen. Airlines such as Lufthansa, Air France, KLM, Swiss, TAP Air Portugal, and ITA Airways provide regular service throughout the year. Even if your city doesn't offer a direct flight, a quick connection through one of Europe's major hubs can get you to Toronto with ease. Travelers from Australia should expect a longer journey. While there are currently limited non-stop options, most travelers connect through cities such as Vancouver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas, or Auckland before continuing on to Toronto. Airlines including Qantas, Air Canada, United Airlines, and American Airlines operate popular routes. Although the trip can take more than 20 hours depending on connections, Toronto's world-class attractions make the journey worthwhile. Wherever destination you're coming from, once you land at Toronto Airport, the fastest way into the city is the Union Pearson Express, commonly known as the UP Express. This train connects the airport to downtown Toronto in about 25 minutes. Another airport for travelers from the United States is Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport. Located just minutes from downtown, this smaller airport offers a much more convenient arrival experience for domestic and select US travelers. American travelers can also arrive via Amtrak's Maple Leaf route from New York City. If you enjoy train travel, Via Rail connects Toronto with major Canadian cities including Ottawa and Montreal if you're coming from other cities in Canada. Road trippers will find Toronto easily accessible from Niagara Falls, Ottawa, Montreal, Buffalo, and many other destinations throughout Canada and the northeastern United States. You can book your flight or rent a car for this trip through our website's travel resources page, where we organized everything you need to book or buy for all your trips. If you're new here, I'm Shedi Ede, a travel ambassador and entrepreneur. I'm a best-selling author of travel guides published and distributed through our global book publishing and distribution network. Over the years, I have explored all 50 US states and over 40 countries around the world. And those experiences shape the work we do today. I'm the founder and CEO of WorldTourGuide, a travel media agency where you book your flights, tours, reserve hotels, rent cars, shop travel guides and gear, and many other things you need for your trips. All our travel products and services are available on our website, where you can also get our free traveler's template from any of the articles on our blog. So don't live without liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Remember to follow our social media platforms because you can never imagine the travel and tourism value packed for you across our travel media outlets. Let's talk money, because Toronto isn't the cheapest destination in Canada, but it can absolutely fit different travel budgets. Budget travelers can expect to spend around 70 to 100 Canadian dollars per day by staying in hostels, using public transportation, and enjoying affordable local food. Mid-range travelers should budget approximately $150 to $250 per day. Luxury travelers can easily spend $300 or more daily, especially when staying at upscale hotels and dining at fine restaurants. Accommodation prices vary dramatically depending on the season. Hostels typically range from $40 to $80 per night. Mid-range hotels usually cost between $120 and $200. Luxury properties can start around $400 and climb much higher during peak season. The key is booking early, particularly during summer and major events. You can also book your accommodation from our travel resources page, a powerful page where we arranged everything you need to book or buy for all your trips. Now, what you pack for Toronto depends heavily on the season. During spring and fall, layers are your best friend. A light jacket, comfortable walking shoes, and a small umbrella are essential. Summer visitors should bring lightweight clothing, sunglasses, sunscreen, comfortable sneakers, and a reusable water bottle. Winter travelers need to take the weather seriously. A proper insulated winter coat, gloves, scarf, thermal layers, waterproof boots, and warm socks aren't optional. They're necessities. Remember to come along with a portable power bank and travel insurance documents. No matter the season, comfortable walking shoes are a must because Toronto is a city best explored on foot. To make your trips easier, we recommended travel affiliate partners on our website's travel resources page, where you can get all the travel items you need for your trips. One of the best things about Toronto is how easy it is to navigate. The Toronto Transit Commission, or TTC, operates the city's subway, bus, and streetcar network. A single fare allows transfers between all three systems, making it affordable and convenient. The subway connects major attractions, while streetcars provide a uniquely Toronto experience as they glide through downtown neighborhoods. If you enjoy exploring slowly, walking is often the best option. Neighborhoods like Kensington Market, Queen West, Yorkville, and the Distillery District are packed with interesting shops, restaurants, and street art. Cyclists will love Bikeshare Toronto, which offers thousands of rental bikes across the city. And of course, Uber, Lyft, and traditional taxis are available throughout Toronto. Let's get to the fun part, because this is the part you really don't want to miss in Toronto. The CN Tower remains Toronto's most famous attraction. Ride the glass elevator to the observation deck, step onto the famous glass floor, and enjoy breathtaking views of the city and Lake Ontario. Right next door, Ripley's Aquarium of Canada is perfect for families and marine life enthusiasts. The Toronto waterfront offers scenic walking paths, outdoor art installations, waterfront dining, and ferry access to the Toronto Islands. Speaking of the islands, they're one of the city's most underrated attractions. Just a short ferry ride away, they offer beaches, bike paths, picnic areas, and spectacular skyline views. History lovers should visit Casa Loma, Toronto's famous castle. Meanwhile, food lovers shouldn't miss St. Lawrence Market, frequently ranked among the world's best markets. For culture and creativity, spend time exploring Kensington Market, the Distillery District, and Queen Street West. Each neighborhood offers its own unique personality and charm. Remember, you can also book tours and activities of this trip through our website's travel resources page, where we organized everything you need to book or buy for all your trips. Now, where you can stay in Toronto depends on your travel style. Downtown Toronto is ideal for first-time visitors who want easy access to major attractions. Yorkville offers luxury shopping, upscale hotels, and elegant dining. Queen West appeals to creative travelers with its art galleries, trendy cafes, and vibrant nightlife. The Distillery District provides historic charm and a quieter atmosphere. Meanwhile, Harbourfront offers beautiful lake views and a more relaxed pace. Let's talk about food, because there's no Toronto without food. Toronto's food scene is one of the most diverse in the world. Start with the city's signature pea-meal bacon sandwich and try authentic poutine loaded with cheese curds and gravy. Grab a Jamaican patty from a local bakery, enjoy Caribbean roti packed with flavorful fillings. Experience traditional dim sum in Chinatown, or explore Greek town for incredible souvlaki and Mediterranean cuisine. The beauty of Toronto is that every neighborhood introduces you to a different culture through food. Here are a few important things to know. The legal drinking age in Ontario is 19. Alcohol cannot generally be consumed in public spaces. Cannabis is legal for adults 19 and older, but restrictions still apply regarding where it can be used. Smoking and vaping are prohibited in many public areas. When it comes to tipping, 15 to 20% is standard in restaurants. Sales tax is added to listed prices, so expect your final bill to be higher than the displayed amount. Most businesses accept credit cards, debit cards, Apple Pay, and Google Pay. Everything you need for this trip is deeply covered in our Toronto travel articles, including the Toronto Travel Guide, available on the Global Bookstore on our website, which we print and ship to your doorstep when you order. This travel guide contains photos and images, including QR codes that will lead you when you land at the airport to your accommodation and to the top attractions you can't miss in Toronto. To get the travel guide, it's very simple. Just head over to the link in the description and click on the option that says Bookstore to access our store. If you're using a personal computer, you'll see the search bar at the top right-hand side of the website. But if you're on a mobile device, simply click on the website toggle, the three lines at the top right-hand corner, and the search bar will appear. From there, you can search for the Toronto Travel Guide or any other travel guide you may need from us. If you order the Kindle or ebook edition, you'll receive it instantly through the email address you provided during checkout. But if you order the paperback or hardcover edition, we'll print and ship it directly to your doorstep, no matter where you live around the world. Finally, let's talk about safety, because this can make or break your trip. Toronto is generally a very safe city, but common sense precautions still matter. Keep valuables secure from thieves. Stay aware of public transportation, because Toronto is always a busy city. Use licensed taxis or reputable ride-sharing services to avoid scams. Save emergency numbers and hotel information on your phone. If you're traveling solo, share your plans with someone you trust and avoid unfamiliar areas late at night. Most importantly, trust your instincts. Toronto is a city that somehow manages to be everything at once. Whether you're visiting for the skyline, the food, the festivals, the culture, or simply the experience of discovering somewhere new, Toronto has a way of surprising you. And once you've watched the sunset over Lake Ontario, wandered through its colorful neighborhoods, and tasted your way across this city, you'll understand exactly why so many travelers fall in love with Toronto. Thanks for watching, and if you found this travel guide helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel as we explore another destination soon.